You ever wonder what happens to your money in that weird, mysterious gap between getting paid and actually being able to spend it? It's not magic, and it's definitely not a mistake. So, yeah, let's dive into the secret journey your money takes. You know the feeling. It's one of the most frustrating things ever. Your phone buzzes, you see that glorious direct deposit notification, you open your banking app, all ready to pay some bills, and nothing. The funds just aren't there. So, what gives? Where on earth is your money? That weird limbo state, that's what we are calling the waiting game. And here's the kicker, it's not a bug in the system, it's a feature. And it all starts with what your bank is actually showing you on that screen. See, when you look at your account, you're actually seeing two completely different numbers. First, there's the ledger balance. Think of that as kind of a snapshot of your account at the beginning of the day. But then there's the available balance. That is the number that really matters. That's the real time, what can I spend right this second money, and it's often lower because of holds or pending deposits. So why the delay? You ready for this? It's perfectly legal. There's a rule called Regulation CC, which basically gives banks a green light to hold on to your deposits for a set amount of time. It was originally meant to standardize everything, but a side effect was that it built these delays right into the law. So, the real reason for this whole waiting game, the secret sauce that lets banks make money during these delays, is a concept from the banking world called the float. It's a little weird, but totally fascinating. Okay, so what is float? Well, it's basically phantom money. It's cash that's caught in the middle. It's been debited from one account, but hasn't been credited to the other one yet. So for a little while, that money literally exists in two places at once. It's a kind of glitch in the matrix that banks have historically used to earn interest. Pretty clever, right? And this is exactly how float was born. The old payment system, run by something called the Automated Clearinghouse, or ACH, was a physical, slow-motion process. I mean, transactions were put onto actual tapes once a day, then they were shipped, yes, physically shipped, to a central sorting facility. Each one of those clunky steps added precious time, creating that profitable float for the banks. And don't for a second think this is all ancient history. As this developer on Reddit points out, a shocking amount of this technology is still being used. We're talking about software coded in the 70s, running on hardware from the 80s, still managing billions of our dollars today. The whole system moves so slowly because upgrading that financial plumbing is just an absolute nightmare. But that entire world, that slow, creaky old system, is being completely turned upside down. A revolution is happening as we speak, and it's all about one thing: speed. The era of waiting for your money is finally coming to an end. And the difference is, well, it's night and day. The old ACH system, you're waiting 1 to 3 business days, and they took weekends off. These new systems, like FedNow and RTP, we're talking seconds, and they never sleep. They're on 24/7, 365 days a year. Plus, when a payment is sent, it's final. Done. Irreversible. And this isn't some small trend. It is a tidal wave. I mean, just look at these numbers from the second quarter of 2025. RTP handled $481 billion. FedNow, the new kid on the block, is already up to $257 billion. The move to instant payments is happening, and it is happening unbelievably fast. So you have to wonder, what does all this new speed mean for the banks that were literally built on being slow? It means their entire business model, especially the part that relied on float, is getting thrown out the window. The impact is absolutely staggering. The official Federal Reserve float, which peaked at nearly $7 billion back in 1979, has completely collapsed. You can see it right there. It's not just zero, it's in negative territory. That phantom money has just vanished. And with it, a huge source of easy profit for the entire banking system. And that actually creates a whole new problem. As researchers point out, without that built-in delay to act as a buffer, banks are way more exposed. They have to have cash ready to fly out the door 24/7. It means they're becoming, as they put it, narrower. In simple terms, they have to hold more cash on hand, just in case, which leaves less money to do other things like give out loans. Okay, so the system is changing, banks are adapting, the whole 9 yards. But let's bring it back to what really matters. What does this whole financial revolution actually mean for your wallet? Well, the payoff is pretty simple. You get your money instantly. No more waiting game for your paycheck to clear. You can pay your bills at the absolute last second and avoid those annoying late fees. It just means way better cash flow management for everybody, from individuals to small businesses. And honestly, it's becoming the new standard that everyone, especially younger generations and businesses, is starting to demand. So we've solved it. The mystery of the waiting game is over. Our money is finally breaking free from the slow, deliberate systems of the past. But it does leave us with a brand new, fascinating question to think about. Now that our money moves instantly at the speed of light, what happens when the system it runs on wasn't built for that speed and just can't keep up?